Alright. We're not muted. I think we're all good. Where you at right now? Let me pull up and let's talk about it. Cool. Let's get it. So we're going to be doing another backtesting session today. Probably going to be like this for the next couple of months. Just straight up backtest. And obviously I'll be trading off stream, but I'm going to do a quick daily review of the charts. I wasn't actually on the charts today. I was watching, went cinema. Watched the Demon Slayer movie still. Okay. What did we have today? So obviously still trading all-time highs. Should I just go to the start of the day? Let me just take us to like 9:30. Apparently the price action was really bad today, but we'll check if there's any setups. This is pretty much what I do if I don't trade. I just go ahead and look for any potential setups that we may have missed. Looks like we were inside a 15-minute fair value gap for a while, so we could be rejecting off of that. So we had, I mean, to be fair, we had a bit of a opportunity here. It looked decent. I would have wanted some. Okay, so we reject off like a order block here, move up, and kind of create this bullish pattern. Honestly, that looks good to me. We did actually reject. Obviously, we are rejecting off this 15-minute at the time. So, I mean, that looks good. It looks good. Real time, I don't know if I would have taken it, but that's it's a shout. If anything, if anything, we hold to these highs here. We'll break even. So, oh, that trade worked. That trade matched. It just did. My friend told me price action was horrible today, which I guess it does, and then it clears up a little bit. But this was straight after, well, not too long after market open, so I'm not sure. Maybe this market open. But I would have taken this. I think this looks good. Right, this is a decent RR as well, like genuinely. Okay, so that would have been my trade for the day today. There's not really much point. I mean, we can look and see if there's anything else, but I'm gonna go ahead and message my boy. He said there was absolutely nothing today. Um, Go ahead and screenshot this. I can go ahead and, yeah, we'll check if there was anything else, but we have another, we have another potential setup. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that there just because. So this was a pretty decent. Obviously, we swept this buy side. Would have been a break-even trade. Yeah, very poor price action. He wasn't wrong. We did get really nice market open, so I'm not sure. We had something. This is a bit different. So we have like two potential ones here at like 1140. So we have this one here, which is more like textbook, right? Because we got our sweep, and then we inversed. It just looks a bit odd because of the imbalance or the gap there. But you can see it worked. It was a nice sweep. You know when they have a really long wick, it's a good sign. It's a good sign that's a nice sweep. But then also we had this, so we had like a double sweep. So we got liquidity down here, rejected off this fair value gap, and then we swept this again and then fully inversed it. So I mean, I don't know if that was a winner. It was. That's like a more advanced kind of trade. Probably would be quite worried to take that trade on like a real live account, maybe like an EVAR trade, but it's a ballsy one, I won't lie. But with the data highs above, it's not too hard to yeah, we go hit them data highs, don't we? It's not too hard to justify, if you know what I mean. Or do we not? I think we literally just dodged them equal highs. We came up really close. Oh yeah, then that's break even. But that was like a pretty decent one, and then after that we're pretty much done trading. So it wasn't actually a bad day. Honestly, I saw quite a few opportunities there. So see what he says. Cool. It probably won't be a very long stream today. I've got a bit of shit to do, but we're just gonna jump straight into our back testing session. I think this was a good day for trading, honestly. So yeah, man. All right, let's start. Let's start back testing. We're gonna start on. Are we starting this day? Did we take a trade? What day is it? 30th of Jan. Have we taken a trade that day? I don't think we did. Said we took one trade. It was a break even. IFVG. That was a nice setup, but it was a break even. Okay, cool. So we're gonna. I don't believe I'm going in. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna carry on this day. I just to remind myself what's the situation. We're reacting. We're inside of 4 hour. Kind of leading more bullish now. I think the overall story is we're still trying to make our way back up. Got major buy side above. Okay, cool. Already getting opportunities here. I'm going to be a bit more careful because this is a break even day so far. So whenever we have days where we are break even, we're always a bit more careful and just take A pluses only. But you know, straight away we've got an opportunity here. Obviously it's a really nice looking inverse. We're quite high up though, and it would just be one of those trades where I'd struggle to really target anything. Maybe these highs. Let me see if there's like a 15 minute. So we're tapping into a 15-minute imbalance as well. So don't feel the best about this. I feel like we can get to break even, but I'm not gonna go ahead and take that. So we did get break even. It would have just been a break even trade at that point. So I doubt we would have taken any partials or anything. Just straight dumping. So we have a bit of an inverse here, a bit of an opportunity here, but I don't like it. The momentum we're moving down at, I don't believe this is enough, this inverse here. And if it is, then I'll happily miss out on that. We've just about been break even, I think. This is tempting though. I'll be honest. This one here is tempting. So this one is really tempting. It's not a very big fair value gap. It's obvious. It's not the biggest. But do I have a bad gut feeling about this? I'm not sure. That is a very are we? No, we're not. I wouldn't mind taking this. It's just is this one of these trades where we just completely just reject? Like we don't even I mean, it's not the best momentum either. Should have taken it. Really should have taken it. I regret not taking that, honestly. Because that was a very good setup. I doubted it. Here's that SM. Come on, broski. My guy, Simba. Simba Rash. Nah, oh well. No, this was a good setup though, honestly. If I got to take those. But we've seen already on the journal how like there's been many times where we'd want to take a trade. Like was one like there was a lot from yesterday where I literally said I have a bad feeling about this. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I think it wasn't even that one. This is also one where I had a bad feeling, even though like it was a good looking trade and I had a bad feeling. Took it, lost. And you like got to trust your instincts there. But like this one from yesterday's backtesting session, I just had a really bad feeling. And I'm pretty sure I said it. I have a feeling it won't work, just a gut feeling. And then afterthoughts, don't regret taking it as it was a good setup, but maybe I should start going with my gut feeling. It's exactly what happened. I even rated it a 5-star because it was an A+ setup, like it just was. But I just didn't feel right. Maybe it was the momentum going up already, so I don't know. But yeah, not mad, but we'll still like put it in though. And she was here. Honestly, we could have targeted anywhere really, but I wouldn't be too quick to go ahead and just target buy side. You could, but yeah, look, what a trade this would have been. What a trade this would have been. Would have been partials there. I mean, we're done for the day, but I'm going to carry on just seeing how it played out. Okay, so you probably would have just ended up closing around up here, just closing the trade fully just because of the amount of chop that we're getting. So oh, this is bullshit. Hold up. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. All right, go to the next list. This day was a break-even day, which is fine. It's completely fine. We're probably bearish, honestly. Yeah, I'm looking at that imbalance below. Let's have a look. Market open. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Probably a news day. I should probably start using Forex calendar for these, but alright. That's invalid setup because we have no liquidity sweep. So some people may really like the look of the inverse, but we literally don't have any. Even if they did have a liquidity sweep, I'd struggle taking this just because of how much chop we have. Yeah, look at that, failed straight. So yeah, invalid setup that is. Was never taken that. I want to wait for the market to calm down a little bit. I mean, I know we have. We did just sweep these two lows, but like, and then obviously invest this. I'm telling you, 2023, we had like some great price action though. It's a shame I wasn't really trading back then. We could short up to, sorry, we can long up to those highs. We genuinely could. It just have to be a very late break even slash partials. Honestly, if anything, we just target that. But how much faith do I have in that working? I gotta do my beret because I don't know what they're thinking. Honestly, not the best setup. Can't really be taking those. Yeah, if we didn't have those short term sweeps, so we're not gonna do that. This one though looks a lot better, like a lot better, and I feel like I can't really avoid taking this, unfortunately. As much as I would like to keep on the safe side, we have a lot of chop, as you can see on today. So this might be a day where live trading, I would just sit out and just be like, you know what, let me sit out today. It's too much. But on an eval or just when I'm back testing, I feel like this trade is something we take like 90% of the time. Right, cool. We had our sweep. We even delivering from a fair value gap. So this is a protected low. Just straight. Protected low, as you know, is a low inside a fair value gap. And of course, that is a massive liquidity pool that we always look out for. This trade looks good. It looks really good. So I will not be disappointed if we lose this. I'll be reinforced. In fact, I'm not mad about taking a trade like this. And obviously, the strategy we're using now uses the risk management stop loss of the full length of the leg. So we don't put it below the fair value gap. So the one we're testing is like this. However, before we do it like that, we get a much better risk to reward. But I've noticed it's a lot harder to, not even that actually, it's just a pure testing or just having a larger stop loss, giving myself more room for error to see if we can search for some higher win rates. So this is some LRLR. So yeah, we have LRLR above, great inverse, good momentum, liquidity sweep plus delivery from fair value gap. I can't really see it much on the higher time frames. We did tap into that 15-minute. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this. Again, it's not much about the yeah, that's a bit much. I don't want to risk too much. It's not much about the money for the backtesting session because again, it's just about the results and the win rate, etc. So take a screenshot, checklist. We have liquidity sweep delivery. We have some good drawn liquidity in form of the LRLR, obvious gap, good momentum, not a V shape, no data wick involved. Do we have an SMT? Almost forgot to check. No, we do not. It's funny because I've been having SMTs everywhere recently. Like I can go back in the journal and I'll see like almost like 60% of the trades I've had an SMT in it, which is kind of cool. Cool. I wouldn't say I'm so confident about this trade, but it's technically very, very good. So I'm actually going to give it a 5-star. Vertex with trade, the only thing. Yeah. So what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of noting my feelings on notes before I take the trade, and then obviously we're gonna let it run out now. So now break even. The reason why I note it before I take the trade is so that I can get a grasp of how I feel when I take certain trades before I take them. So I can go back and look, okay, whenever I feel like this, we tend to lose quite a lot. Or whenever I feel like this, we tend to win quite a lot. So whenever I focus on just technicals and ignore my emotion and just act like a robot, maybe I win more or maybe I lose more. Like when I follow my gut feeling, I win more. So I'm just kind of getting the grasp of what. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What short was ridiculous? What, the day before? What did I miss? I'm tweaking. What? Wait. Let me let this straight play out. I should have been taking partials already at that high. So we're just gonna close one and then just let the rest play out. Nice. Good trade. Very good trade. Like I said, even if this lost, I wouldn't have been mad at all. Like it was a good trade to take, even if I missed that shit, bro. So yeah, so next up obviously we're gonna just I don't really do afterthoughts usually, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Good trade. It was a win. Yeah, man. Anyway, what trade? What short was ridic? Let me go check, bro. I don't know what my man's talking about. Was it? Around myself in limits instead of surround myself with spinning. Okay. What's that limit in the audio? But one to work that limit. There we go. First trade of the day. Oh, he's talking about the real. Oh, let me see what the hell I missed. Okay, what did I miss? Okay. Okay. So we got a banger here on the actual real true markets. Fuck backtesting, my god. Yeah, we got an A+ on our hands here. So yeah, there we go. So we got a sweep. So we've got a buy side sweep. They're also protected highs, as you can see. I want to see the higher time frame there to really get an idea of what we're dealing with. Yeah, we had some sell side targets too. It's late in the day though, bro. This guy is still trading. I trust that this was a paper trade though, to be fair. And he said today's price action was shit. That nigga tweaking. Yeah, good short. I mean, you could really hold this. You left the runner to like, I don't even know where you could hold this to be honest. Alrighty, I'll do that 2-6. Cool. All right, cool. First trade down. We're gonna move on. But yeah, like I was saying before, these are one of those trades that when you take it, it's like if you were to lose the trade, you don't care. It's you take this 9 times out of 10, not caring about the result because you take this 9 times out of 10, 100%. But this is proof that like the PM session is definitely still good as well. Um, 2.5 hours after market open, we still got really nice setup here. Let's move on. Just took this buy side, protected high. This is horrible price action, by the way. Fucking hell. We do have a data high above, which we're gonna just mark this out as data. Okay, market open. Okay, we've got data highs and data lows. This is a shit position to be in, honestly, when you're trading. Because you can't target either of them until one of them's taken, really, unless you get like an A plus. The reason why I'm not taking this setup is because we are chopping a bit and we know what happens, especially due to the journaling that we'll be doing. But we know what happens when we take trades just after or just before market open. We just get wrecked. But it's a decent setup. It's not even that good. Honestly, the liquidity sweep wasn't very clean. We did get a nice wick in reaction to the sweep, but it's not something that I'm gassed about, especially after this data low. Look at that. Imagine if we would have taken this trade. Just imagine. Completely wrecked. And we've got more data lows. It's just like, I should really start using Forex Factory for this. So I might even. If I go to 2023, January, oh no, February the 1st. What did we have? Is this US time? UTC plus or minus 4? Minus 4. What did we have? 8:30. We had no rare. Ooh, that's not the first, bro. Fucking hell. Yeah, we did have red folder news at 9:15, and I'm guessing it just ran over. Yeah, but yeah, do not take trades during market open. No, just don't do it to yourself. Okay, so this is more like it. This is a trade that I wouldn't mind taking. I think I will. I think I will. Really good momentum. It's still quite fresh after market open, but we did sweep. We did sweep this. No recent liquidity sweep, but we did take these lows, and that is a liquidity sweep at the end of the day. And we're just gonna target the data highs. Simple. Not much to this trade at all. Unless we have an SMT, there's genuinely not much to this trade at all. We do have, no, we don't, we don't. There we go, that's more like it. Yeah, so we do have an SMT, which I'm not surprised about. We've just been having SMTs recently. Cool. We take these 100%. It's just going to be a bit of a, yeah, decent trade. Data has drawn liquidity, does for me count as a good DOL. Obvious gap momentum. There is a data wick involved, you have bias, and there is an SMT. So it actually takes quite a lot of our checklist, but decently confident about this, but wouldn't give it an A plus just because it's a very rash trade. We kind of aren't trading in line with any patterns. We're also just there's no recent liquidity sweep or recent leg liquidity sweep. We're just going back, 6 hours, not 6 hours, 3 hours ago for a liquidity sweep, which is fine in most cases. It's just you don't want to do that a lot of times. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this. We're just gonna fill in. Um, 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 love. Oh shit! I already saved it. You want me to do that? That's fine. Not a good reaction to the start of it. Yeah, probably gonna be a fail unless we get break even. Okay, we get break even. So in this scenario here, what happens is when we chop like this during an open of a trade is the worst thing you can see, right? Especially when you trade IFVGs. Typically, at the start of a trade, you want to see like an instant continuation of that inverse. So let's say we've got an inverse here like this. As soon as we close up there, the next candle needs to just start in the up direction, like instantly. That's like the best case scenario, right? When you start seeing chop, when you start seeing chop here, like we've seen, right? We just started chopping like crazy, which is just disgusting. By the way, this shit is horrible price action. But when we start seeing chop like this, it's the last thing you want to see. So after we create new highs now, which is this, for example, this is a brand new high. We move our break-even point. So at the start of the trade, in my opinion, I would have put break-even probably at this high. I'm going to get rid of this. Probably would have put it here, right? But after we start chopping, we create new highs and we create new parameters for the trade, right? So we're going to move our break-even down here. And that's exactly what we did. So that's exactly why I moved my break-even. This is most likely going to be a break-even trade unless we get even more volatility and just shoot and hit TP. There we go, break-even. So nothing more than what I expected. I think something glitched with my... There we go. We got it. We got it back. But yeah, break even. So we're gonna make sure we look at that, and then we're gonna go ahead and tag this as break even. Moved break even point to chop at the start of the trade. Yeah. Wait. Gonna. All right. So yeah, we move on. We're gonna carry on obviously for this day. Only thing is, we're now going to be extra careful because we're seeing how the market is moving. This is shit. I don't know if we had any other. We had 3 p.m. We didn't really have anything. 11. We had something at 11. Okay. We'll try to get something in before that. We had an inverse here, but no liquidity sweep, so that's invalid. Great. And that's just horrible price action. So see if we can squeeze something out of the markets. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up. Yeah, nothing really. I mean, there was something here, but I think we chill out. I think we're moving a bit slower now. So if we do get a setup potentially, I'd be happy to take it. We're rejecting off this 1 minute at the moment, and I believe. Okay. No, there's really not much. All right, cool. Done for this day, 100%. Is that another break-even day? I think it is. How many is that in a row? No, it's not in a row. We're gonna do, I'd say, like 2 more days and then close off the stream. Okay, we closed the daily fair value gap. We want to look at that. Moving quite bullish. It's going to be hard to long or short here. It's going to be probably going to be a tough day, honestly. All right, and market open. Lively market open. I would have got in here if it all. I still kind of want to do it, and I might honestly. It's not the smartest option. Again, we don't like. It's just I tend to see a lot of nice momentum during market open, so which is why it's so hard to go away from taking trades during market open because we get such good momentum. We get a lot of inverses, a lot of good targets, but this candle started slowing down towards the end of it. So, bro, I can't not take this, bro. And this Lamborghini chart, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, it was break even anyway. They hate on us. It's choppy, man. It's choppy. It's choppy. It's choppy. It's very choppy. You can see there's no direction or conviction in the market right now, so we stay out of these. You can see like the past three backtesting days, we've had a very prolonged market open period. Like this has gone on for like almost 45 minutes, and we have some crazy market action, long wicks, poor choppy price action, and it's just carrying on. So these are the days that you don't want to be live trading because it takes a lot of patience until you see like, look, we're even. I mean, I don't know if the day after this was a no, bro. Actually, we did have unemployment claims at 9:30. And then at 11, yeah, no, I mean, realistically, this was a no news day. 2023, February the 2nd. Like, it really was a no news day. And yeah, we're only taking trades on a 1 minute, by the way. I'm not taking the 3 minute or 2 minute entries. I just fucking, no, I need to move this back. Okay, well, this looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. So we swept liquidity straight. I'm gonna have a look at the higher time frames before I retake this because I need to understand a bigger picture of this one here. Yeah, we're just really high up. So I hate shorting when we're this high up. We've left a major buy side above, so we've got to be careful with that. However, we do have a lot of imbalance below. We do have LRLR below as well. And I'm not going to ignore that. It's days like this where you've got to take a bit more ballsy sells or longs. Mainly because you're going to struggle to find safe trades when prices moving so crazy. So when it starts to calm down like this and you're seeing patterns and you're seeing change of characters and breaking of structures, you're able to like make more moves. But obviously it's kind of scary to do it when you've had such a poor start to the day. You're very wary. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I don't mind the look of it. I like the liquidity sweep, I like the reaction, and I do like the momentum. So I'm gonna do it. Break even is gonna be very close. We're gonna put break even here. You ain't even at the top of your game. Yeah, break even is gonna be very close, so we're gonna go break even there. I think that's reasonable. And we're gonna target. Realistically, we're just gonna target this here. But we're obviously gonna leave a runner in. We can leave a runner into this order block, top of this order block, something like that. And we'll place an order in here. Yeah, we'll do 3 contracts. Did I screenshot the wrong thing? Let's be big. Oh, we didn't even look for SFT. There's no SMT. Cool. Actually, there could be potentially. If we go to the 4 hour, that would be crazy. There is. There literally is. Okay. Well, that's why we look. Even on the okay, so we do have an SMT, right? Is that am I tweaking? Oh no, I'm tweaking. Oh, but there is. There definitely is an SMT. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to mark that out, but we're just going to show it on the on the right screen for the screenshot. And then I'm going to re-screenshot that on the journal. Sweet, premium, good run liquidity, obvious gap momentum, SMT, confidence level, I'd say 65. Can't really be confident. I'll go lower. You can't really be that confident on a day where it's like really bad price action, but it's a good trade all in all. Good trade idea. All day in terms price action, so hard to go through the trade. Close. And let's play it out. Technically, we are break even. Okay, there we go. We go break even here. It's another break even trade, unfortunately. Break even did save us, which is good. So there's no loss there. We're going to keep going on with the day. Oh, actually, let me screenshot that. Okay, well, it's look, at the end of the day, you can't be mad at break-even trades because break-even trades that end up going to hit, or trades that would have lost, is basically a loss that you've just gotten away with, right? That's why we love going break-even. Afterthoughts, good break-even trade saved us from a loss. Cool. Let's see if we get anything else. Maybe even a long. Okay, well that is we're taking this. We're taking this. It's gonna be the last trade of the day before we end the stream. But this is a good long in my opinion. It's a very good long. This is a very good long. It's a liquidity sweep of a protected low. So we're going to mark that out as a protected low. So it's a delivery from a fair value gap and it's also a liquidity sweep. Really nice inverse in terms of, nice obvious fair value gap and a good momentous inverse. Slight LRLR. I'm not going to really call it LRLR, but we've got some nice trend line liquidity building. I'm going to break that structure hopefully. And then break even up there. I'm going to give it a bit more room just because I don't want another break even trade, of course. And then we're going to target some higher time frame bias here. I think on the 4 hour, we're going to target some higher time frame liquidity, and we'll see how that goes. Just hopefully taking a lot of partials on the way, and let's see how it goes. I honestly feel amazing about this trade. So we're going to go ahead and go through contracts. It's going to be a big, big win if it does work. So we're going to screenshot that. I didn't check for SMT. I need to stop again to do that. Everybody's gonna put the green. Because we did have an SMT. Which comes to shine. Everybody gonna put the green. All right, so we have an SMT. Let me get to the checklist. We have a liquidity sweep delivery. good drawn liquidity. We'd used higher time frame liquidity, obvious gap momentum, SMT. I'm just going to use that for now. I'm actually quite confident about this trade. I'm just put this at like 80, and I'm giving it a 5-star. It just looks amazing, does it not? It just really does look great, the trade. It's a bit in the high zone. That's why I didn't put it. It's a bit of in premium. Can't lie. Really confident about this trade, even though confidence does not matter, right? But it's good to journal to see what trades win versus how confident you are, and then what trades lose compared to how confident you are. Really confident about this trade. Liquidity sweep and delivery from IFVG is one reason for that. We're just gonna go with that. Oh, we're not gonna get break even. We did get break even, and we're gonna hold off. See, that's risk management there, right? Let me tell you what I did there. So we initially tapped break even, and this is something that you do in live time, right? When like backtesting is a lot different from real life trading, because when you're seeing price move up and down in real time, you're going to make decisions that you wouldn't make when you backtest. And I tried to emulate that when I backtest. So for example, now when we hit that break even point, we hit it, of course, you can see where the wick is, but I'm aware that we have a bit of support. Also, with this new strategy that I'm testing out, we have a lot more wiggle room to decide whether or not we want to go break even so early. The reason why the break even point was used a lot is because, look, if we're going break even here, if we're taking the trade with the stop loss just below the fair value gap, we're risking a straight loss because we didn't go break even. But because we have a lot more wiggle room for price to go back and actually play, especially with our supporting fair value gaps below. So we have bullish fair value gaps below, which plays as almost like a layer. So we are now going to go break even, and we're not going to take partials just yet. We're going to take partials now. We're going to take one out, and then really just wait a while. This might be a break even. There we go. Cool. So this is a partials break even trade. I'm going to mark this out here as partials because that's where we took partials. But I am happy with that. I'm happy with that. We got something out of that, even if it's a very, very small trade, because I thought that was a plus setup. Honestly, I really did. So I'm happy that we waited for the rejection, the retap into this fair value gap. Yeah, I'm actually really, really happy about that, honestly. So we're going to go ahead and screenshot that. Afterthoughts. So I am happy about the decision to delay bringing stop loss to break even. Results, we finished with a green. Perfect. So no losses today, which is good. We didn't take many off trades, of course. In fact, I think we only took 3 or 4 trades, so we saved that. But we had no losses today. We had a win. We took 3 trades, 2 wins. No, we took 4 trades. 2 wins, 2 break evens. And I'm decently happy with that. It was a short session today just because I got some things to do, but yeah, we're live. Flipping Tech is back. That's my guy, bro. I ain't been streaming in a minute, bro. Oh, you're saying he's not ranting anymore? I find that hard to believe, bro. I find that hard to believe. You watch the whole thing and then you let me know what happens in it. I find that fucking hard to believe, bro, that my man's not ranting anymore. I mean, they did have, in fact, let me even see if I can find it. ICT, it'll probably just come up. No rant. Yeah, look, so they literally had a playlist called ICT Mentorship with no rants. They have the whole thing with just completely no, they just took out all the rants and they're all 6 minutes long. And that's flipping crazy because I'm pretty sure those videos were like an hour long. I don't know if I'm wrong.
I can't explain all.
Yeah, look, some of them were 40, look, an hour long, hour, 27 minutes, 50, and they've cut it down to 12, 10-minute videos. Some of them were like 6 minutes. That shit is crazy, bro. 10, 20 minutes? Fairs, man. Fucking fairs, bro. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream. Got some stuff to do, but it was a decent backtesting session. Again, this is just an overview of 2020. We're gonna do the whole of 2023. It's gonna take a while, but this is what we're saying so far. We're holding an 80% win rate, which is obviously our max best target. Obviously, we want to keep it above like 70%, ideally 75, and then obviously best case scenario 80%. So we're doing well so far. I want to try to get this risk reward up a little bit more without forcing anything. So far, I don't even think. Let me just go losses, apply filters. It's saying I've only taken 3 losses, and they've definitely taken more than that. I don't know why it does this. It just says only 3, but we've taken more than 3 losses. I'd love to see how many it says. Let me just go to sessions. Or do I go to analytics? There we go. There we go. Yeah, 4 losses so far. So we're not mind. 17 wins, 4 losses. Starting off decent. In the month of January, yeah, we took 4 losses exactly. So good first month, I think. I believe that was a trade every single day, which is good. Except for Monday, I don't think we started on Monday. We started on a Tuesday, which is I don't even know why. So yeah. Nah, I didn't trade today, but I'd done a quick like overview of everything earlier. My brethren was trading. And he didn't really see anything in the morning. I didn't really trade. I just literally looked over it quickly, but I really like the look of this. Like a lot. I think this is a great trade. Sweep, etc. We had like this pattern forming from this order block, and then this was decent. Weirdly enough, I like the look of this. And then obviously just very recently we had this what did I just do? Yeah, we had this banger of a sell trade very late, so I probably wouldn't have taken that anyway. So he took sells from first presented IFVG. Don't know if you're talking about this. I should probably get my chat up on YouTube. I keep fucking pressing it on the thing. But yeah, this is the only sell I really saw. Unless, I mean, I did just skim over it, so. Oh, okay. You're just talking about the first. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't watch the 2024 mentorship. But I'll have a look at what you're talking about. Honestly, my setup is my setup. I try not to add too many variables. There's no need to. There is completely no need to. I've been trading this same, um, model for almost a year now, and I've obtained many fundeds from it. So it'd be silly to go ahead and add more variables just to make my life harder and more confusing. So you said the first 930, the first gap created. So you took sells off what? Like literally the first gap. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're completely right. Prop firms, for me, genuinely, is just a way to practice risk management. Um, yeah. Nah, we got shit going on in the background, bro. Prop firms are the best way to show success without really showing success. So when you get funded and when you get a couple pair, like it's all good. But live trading is definitely the way to go from there. Prop firms are rigged. They kind of scam you, especially like the futures ones. The futures ones piss me off. Like they're paying monthly, and then once you get your funded, you still have to pay for the funded. It's stupid, bro, honestly. But we start from there. But I'm glad you're live trading, bro. Hopefully it's all going well for you, my guy. Yeah, I haven't even used Top Step. I have not even used this Top Step. But anyway, I'm end the stream. I got some shit to do. Thank you for the couple guys that actually watched the stream. Appreciate y'all niggas. But yeah, peace. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing some more back testing. Hopefully for a bit longer as well. But love, my guy. Raw Simba, you stayed to the end. That's my guy, bro. Love.